here with Michele Payn-Knoper, farmer, advocate, and new author of the book No More Food Fights. It launched last week on Valentine's Day. Welcome here, Michele.
Thanks for having me in the Great White North.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's freezing. But no, so tell me about this book, because I think it's really neat. It actually is two books in one, is it not?
It is. There is a side for the farm community and there's a side for the food community. And really the purpose of No More Food Fights, there you can see
There
it,
it is, yeah.
is to connect people around the plate, to bring peace to the plate by growing a more productive farm and food conversation.
All right, so you have on one side sort of 6 points, on the other 6.5. Tell us a bit about that.
Sure. On the farm side, you'll find 6.5 steps on how to engage effectively around the plate and be able to really reach across the plate to shake people's hands. We have a tendency in agriculture, whether you're in the States or Canada, to sometimes think that people are ignorant if they don't understand what's happening on a farm, when in reality, perhaps we just have not done a good enough job in talking about what we do.
Right, and so now on the flip side, we've got for more the industry side 6 steps, and so what's that about?
Yeah, the six senses actually is more for the food side, and those are for people that are involved in eating food, chefs, dietitians, people who are foodies, those that are out there consuming food and have an interest in food. So there's 6 senses and really how to gain perspective on your food, all of which center around being able to connect with the agriculture community and again, reach across the plate. There's actually a shared chapter between the 2 sides of the book, and it's called Connecting at the Center of the Plate. It's an identical chapter that both sides have on it.
Neat. Okay, so and tell me a bit about the motivation in putting this book together.
My motivation in writing No More Food Fights, which you can find at causematters.com or at Amazon or Barnes & Noble if you wish, was really to overcome some of the contentious discussion that's happening around food and farming today. In my travels across Canada, I've seen that you have many of the same trends that are happening in the States, where people are extremely concerned about what farming and agriculture is doing to the environment, to animals, and how we are caring for both of those. So my motivation is very simple. It's about taking the farm and food conversation to another level, to a level that involves civility and decorum, rather than throwing rotten vegetables across the plate.
Right. All right. Well, Michele, we'll look for it. I look forward to reading it. And in closing, what might be 1 or 2 kind of action items that you'd love to see, say, a farmer take after reading this book?
After reading No More Food Fights, I would suggest that you work on trying to connect with people's hearts. And I know that's not the most comfortable thing, but if we can demonstrate in agriculture how deeply we care for the land and the animals and our families, we have a much better opportunity to be able to have a civil conversation with people.
All right. Thanks so much, Michele.
Thank you.